I'm Zhena. I'm the founder and tea blender of Magic Hour. You can find us at clubmagichour.com. Today I'm going to be talking about my tea essentials as well as my tea schedule. These are also, they just also happen to be our bestsellers at Magic Hour. So many times you guys ask where to start. Well, this is the where to start, at least for me. This is how I start. This is how I live. This is everything. Okay, you guys ready? All right, so in the morning, I start with Bohemian Breakfast. It is my favorite tea. Bohemian Breakfast is my favorite because I love Puerh, and Puerh is a type of tea that cleans your intestines, has a probiotic to it, helps with weight loss, helps with mood, helps with immune system, and they're even putting Puerh tea now into supplements for senescence, which is basically when the cells age over time. They're showing that scientific studies are helping that Puerh helps us not age. And I don't know about you, but I'm not into aging. I mean, I'm into aging well, but I'm not into breaking down. You know what I mean? Like, I like that I'm in my 40s and that I'm wiser, but I don't want my knees to act like they're in their 40s because, you know, that's how it goes. So anti-aging, energizing Puerh. And it's a black tea blended with black currants for antioxidants and anti-inflammatory, as well as vanilla bean, because I love vanilla. And also pomegranate extract, which is anti-aging as well. So this is a breakfast tea that is rich and creamy and delightful. And what I do is I usually don't put milk in it or any type of sweetener in the mornings if I'm doing my intermittent fasting. And it actually tastes great on its own without all of that. So that's our best-selling breakfast tea, and that's how I start my day. Every morning, Bohemian Breakfast and I have a play date. And I drink Bohemian Breakfast, and then I feel amazing. So it helps me. It really is such a healthful and joyful tea. Okay, so then what do? Then in the afternoons, especially if I'm in a grumpy mood, I will drink Almond Matcha, our other bestseller. Almond Matcha is my happy tea. It is a green tea with, you guessed it, almonds. And also my other favorite ingredient, black currants for antioxidants. And it is naturally sweet. I designed it to taste like an almond roca candy. For real. I mean, for real. It really does taste like an almond roca candy. I don't know if I can say that. Do I need to license the name from them? I don't know. Okay, so here is my go-to boost. This helps me lose weight after a night of carbs, because I have a thing for chips. Chips and I have a little thing. So I tend to use Ceremonial Matcha to not be super unhealthy. This always gets me back on track. Proven to speed your metabolism almost more than Puerh. So this is a powder. I'm actually gonna make it, okay? So oftentimes I'll do Puerh, I'll do the Bohemian Breakfast, then I'll do my second or third cup will be Ceremonial Matcha. Then in the afternoons I go to Almond Matcha, and then I go to the sleepy time stuff. Okay, so how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? It is so beautiful. It is so bright green. And that's because it's shade grown, so all the chlorophyll is in there. And the sun hasn't bleached it out. Kind of like my age spots, right? I used to surf as a kid. And anyway, and it shows. But matcha is also good for anti-aging with the skin. Helps with collagen production. And dermatologists are recommending it all day long. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little matcha just to show you how it's made. So you put a little bit in your cup. You can make this however you want. It's up to you because you are the queen of your cup. And then you can use your Magic Hour branded whisk. Pretty fun, huh? And then we have these other things coming up that are fun too. Okay, there's something just very satisfying. This is kind of like when I was little, I used to make mud pies in the backyard. And throw them at my neighbor. But anyway, I used to make concoctions, and this reminds me of making concoctions in my yard as a kid. I loved playing in mud. Did you love playing in mud? I loved it. Okay, so here's green mud, which happens to be fairly fluorescent, and it's all natural. And then you can add a little bit more water, and you can drink it straight, or you can add monk fruit and nut milk to it and make a gorgeous latte. I'm gonna do a little of that because that looks good to me. All right, I'm gonna sip this as I talk about sleep. And don't drink this at night if you need to go to sleep. Okay, this is an energizer. It's so good. All right, so then our bestsellers for sleep, the go-tos are Lucid Dreams and Child's Pose. Okay, so in the tea salon here in Ojai, what I'll tell people is they ask me what will help them sleep, and I say, are you a spicy or are you a floral? Flowers or spice, which one do you prefer? So Lucid Dreams is anti-inflammatory, turmeric, tulsi, spice, herbal tea that helps you sleep, okay? It's delicious. It's based on our coconut chai recipe, so it's sultry, it's delicious, it's rich, it's creamy. And one of my best friends blends it with Bohemian Breakfast and puts it on ice. And she says I need to bottle it because it's so good. Okay, and then there's Child's Pose. Child's Pose is I really think this is the closest to a narcotic I will ever get because this makes me pass out. Like it made me, one day I drank it at like 2 in the afternoon and I had my head on the desk. I could not get it off. Ask Thomas, legitimately, I passed out. I'm completely not functional when I drink this. That's why I drink it when I'm in bed. And I don't drink it if I have to operate machinery because Child's Pose makes me pass out. Anyway, so if you have trouble sleeping and you like floral, you will do well with this. This is a beautiful tea of Tulsi, which stops cortisol production, which is a stress hormone. It's also a lung tonic. It's wild roses. They're impeccable. They're so beautiful. Lavender, which is a total muscle relaxant, as well as a touch of peppermint, some tangerine essential oil, which is a natural antidepressant, as well as vanilla extract. So there's that. If you have any inflammation and you are having a hard time sleeping and you like spice, this is Lucid Dreams. It's turmeric, ginger, tulsi, spice, sleepy time tea. Okay, so those are our 2 bestsellers for sleep. So we've got Bohemian Breakfast, Ceremonial Matcha, Almond Matcha, and then the 2 for sleep. And those are our bestsellers. That's all you get. Well, I mean, we have a whole bunch of other ones, but those are the ones that we do really well with and that most people consider their staples. So my schedule is Bohemian Breakfast, Ceremonial Matcha, Almond Matcha, and then in the evenings I do Child's Pose if I want to super sleep, like pass out sleep, and then I do Lucid Dreams if I'm craving like a yummy latte, and I'll do it with almond milk. So that's it. Those are the Magic Hour staples. So the mission behind Magic Hour is to connect you to the sacred of everyday life and to connect the world through tea ceremony. And so this is a beautiful schedule and a way for you to have 4 or 5 cups of tea a day. And when you're drinking tea, you can, practice your breath, you can practice mindfulness, you can also think about things you're grateful for, and they're calorie-free, they're high in antioxidants, they're ancient remedies for everything that could ail you, and they're also very mood-boosting. So this is the Magic Hour sort of staple collection, and so if you wanted to start somewhere, start here. Here's to your health and your well-being.